My tribute speech is going to be on my girlfriend Caitlin Love. She is the main person who has helped get me on my feet. She's driven me to and from work, as well as helped me get, as well as my GED classes. She's helped me through being so far away from her, as well as family and friends, when I lived in Indiana, and she lived out here in Arkansas. And she continues to help me today because I still have difficulties with just about everything from social anxiety to poor financial planning. Back when we first got together, we both had jobs and she had no problem driving me to and from work, even though she had a job herself and other obligations in her life. She was the one who finally convinced me to get my GED, and her exact words were, "You complain about wanting to get it so much. If I drive you, will you go?" I couldn't turn that down, so now I have my GED and basically a free ride because of it financially in college. When she decided to move out here to Arkansas, both of us knew that it was going to be difficult because she was going to be so far away from home and all of her friends and family, as well as myself. And I promised her that when she finished school out here, that I would be financially stable and at least enrolled in some kind of trade school. At the time, I was having difficulty finding and holding on to work, being that it was mainly temp service work. And she decided to help me out once more by getting in touch with a buddy of mine who lived in Indiana, remembering that he had offered for me to move in with him and his mother. And she took him up on the offer. Soon after I moved to Indiana, I found work and was enrolled in a college out there. I'll spare you all the annoying details of what happened out there, but basically just about everything that was promised to me fell through. But I still had income and a roof over my head, and Kate reassuring me that it'll all be worth it and to hang in there and not give up. One day when I was talking to Kate about how things were going out there, I remember her just finally snapping, saying, "I'm sick of hearing about all this annoying stuff that you have to put up with out there. It's not fair to you. I'm coming to get you tomorrow morning. I'm leaving after work tonight." That's about a 600 some odd mile drive, and that's about 12 hours, as well as missing work the next day on top of that. And on top of it, it was about a year ahead of schedule, according to the original plan that we had, to just come get me out of nowhere, just because she was sick of the situation I was in. Now that I'm out here, she's helped get me enrolled in college and helped me find work by asking around when I first moved out here to see who was hiring. And she helps me out by kind of taking me out of my comfort zone with my to help with my kind of social awkwardness, I guess you would say. So I owe her a lot more than a crummy tribute speech, because she's done an exponential amount for me and never asked for anything in return.